This is Umar for BoxNation. I'm joined by one of the best ever to do it, one of the best light heavyweights ever, one of the best heavyweights ever, the great man himself, Michael Moro, here in Hamburg, Germany for the WBC's 62nd Annual Convention. What brings you here, Michael? Full of legends. It's great what the WBC are doing, I hear.
Well, I'm here because I spoke with Mauricio Suleiman, and I have a great relationship with him. And he invited me here, and I'm so thankful to be here just to see everybody come together. And the WBC is the only person, the sanctioning body, that does things like that that I've been to, and I may have been someplace else, but the notoriety that the WBC gets, that because they take care of the fighters after, and it's so awarding because how they do things, and the way that the WBC works, and the camaraderie that they have with the fans and the boxers is phenomenal. Mauricio Suleiman is the man.
Well, prime example of that was another fantastic light heavyweight, Adonis Stevenson. He's obviously gone through a horrendous period
Yeah.
recently. It was great to hear some words from him up there.
Right.
And he said the same thing as you. The WBC is like a family to him.
Yep.
They've looked after him and done so much for him.
Exactly. The WBC, and I don't know if they know about it, the fans or whatever, but they do so much for boxers who are in need, and they don't get the recognition that they deserve. But it's something it's a blessing. It's such a blessing that what they're doing for so many fighters out here. It's remarkable. Me, I'm gonna talk to Mauricio later. You know, I've been telling people they need a super heavyweight division. A super heavyweight division because these guys are just a little bit too big. You know, why the heavyweight division should fall in 200 to 250. Super heavyweight goes to 251 on up. Why? I mean, I think it's the right thing to do. If anyone would be the one to do it, it would be the WBC. The WBC, because they see how big these men are. Why fight somebody 280 when you're only 220? You know, it doesn't make sense.
I hear what you're saying. Just to counter that straight away, we saw what happened with Usyk-Fury, where Usyk just nipped Tyson Fury. Obviously, a natural cruiserweight coming up to heavyweight. Tyson Fury is one of the biggest heavyweights. So I guess the counter argument would be if you're talented enough, even if you're a small heavyweight, you can beat one of those giants.
But why not make it a fair fight? I think a fair fight when the weight differences are the allowance that they have, 50 pounds, 60 pounds, something like that. That's incredible. You know, why? Why not just do a super heavyweight division?
I guess to be fair, Usyk's a one-off. He's so incredibly talented. You're talking about generally across the board.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Absolutely.
On that fight, did you see it as a close fight, Fury-Usyk?
I did see it as a close fight, but I would have gave it to Usyk. You know, I'm a Southpaw, and he's a phenomenal fighter. Just the amateur tutelage behind him, and to go on to be a damn good professional fighter, you got to take your hat off to him.
In this rematch then, which is fastly approaching,
Yep.
not long to go, what major adjustments, if any, does Tyson Fury have to make?
Well, 9 times out of 10, Tyson Fury He's sparred with southpaws. I'm sure he think he's done everything right to be a southpaw. You know, Sugar Hill's doing a great job with him, but my thing is with Oleksandr Usyk. He just has the smarts to do so much more, and Tyson Fury back in the day, he wasn't a real a boxer guy. He was, out of shape, stuff like that. But Usyk was a guy that was always in shape, always doing the right things. I think Usyk will stop him probably 11th, 10th, 11th round. 10th or 11th round. I think Usyk will win.
Do you think Usyk's unbeatable? In this area, I'm talking about.
In this era, probably because he knows how to fight. Especially if you get a Ukrainian that knows how to fight, he'll go and be the heavyweight champ like he is. You know, he can be so much better.
When you say he's going to stop Tyson late on, like, is that a wholeheartedly confident pick? Are you expecting that to happen?
Well, I don't expect it because I don't know the future. You know, my thing is just by his style and how we put punches together, and he takes risks at time. If he has you hurt, he'll go in for the kill. If he doesn't have you hurt, he'll work until he gets you hurt. You know, I like stuff like that.
Michael, no one can dispute that you are one of the best southpaws across any weight, the sports scene. Do you believe Oleksandr Usyk is in that same category?
Being a southpaw, period, and being successful as a southpaw that you can be, you know, I did my thing, but now it's time for someone a little bit younger than me to do his thing. And I give him all the blessings in the world.
Michael, just before we close off, another guy I want to get your opinion on is Daniel Dubois. Have you seen much of him recently?
I haven't seen much of him, maybe twice.
I'm guessing you saw the Joshua fight, right?
Yes.
Are you impressed by Daniel?
I was impressed that he knocked him out. It's the way that what's his name?
Daniel Dubois?
Dubois.
Yeah.
The way that he just countered and he was throwing the right punches, and he saw how when he throws his right hand, he drops his left hand. You know, and it was just. It was good boxing. It was good boxing. He knew what he had to do, and he did it the right way.
Yeah, he's a very physically imposing, strong guy.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah.
He goes in against Joseph Parker next.
That's
What do you think
a
of
good
the fight?
fight.
Yeah.
It'll be a good fight. You know, Joseph Parker's been around. You know, but we'll see what happens if Joseph Parker's been in it too long. We got to see.
Michael Mora, it's been an absolute pleasure always to speak to you. Enjoy the rest of your stay in Hamburg, and hopefully we'll catch up soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you as well.
You're welcome.